Hello, beautiful people. I'm back. And this is your new moon in Pisces reading. This new moon is occurring on February 23rd, which is this Sunday. So sorry, I just got a message. But yeah, so I'm giving you what we can expect within this new moon in Pisces on February 23rd, Sunday, 2020. So yeah, let's just get right into it, okay? So I feel like collectively we have definitely been experiencing a lot. We have been going through a lot. Like, things have just been all over the place since the new year has begun, and I feel like a lot of us were expecting to like jump right into things, and with the new year beginning, we're like, oh my God, everything's gonna be so great immediately, like stepping into this new day. But no, there has been like a lot of shedding, a lot of instances where we are realizing that we have been out of alignment in certain places, especially me. Like, I'm just like realizing how much out of alignment I have been. And so now I'm playing catch up. I'm definitely paying for it. And that's life. That's what happens. And that's how you learn, when you're in alignment and when you're not. And you don't beat yourself up about it, but you do get yourself together and get yourself back in alignment so that we can continue manifesting at a high level and be in the highest states of joy and having fun and having creative energy and passion flowing through us at all times. And so these are the ebbs and flows of life that we go through. And so here we are. So let's see what we have to expect when it comes to this new moon in Pisces on February 23rd. Excuse me, tongue-tied. Okay, so we have, first up, the Four of Swords. So everyone, let me hold this up, some more. We have the Four of Swords. So a lot of times this card represents deep thought, meditation, or rest. So, what resonates the most is that I feel like just like the end of this week, we are definitely right before this new moon, we're definitely focusing on resting and taking things slow. If you know that you are a person that usually is like moving around, you need to get things done, you can't sit still, or even if you're just a very active person, coming into this new moon, we're not approaching it with that energy. We have kind of slowed everything down, and I'm sure this is all due to Mercury retrograde, which is actually the best thing for us to do, is to slow everything down and kind of just tap into our awareness, tap into our intuition, and kind of be in a more passive mode, and just see what comes to us and not be moving around so much, feel like we need to do so much, get so much done, and kind of just rest and honor ourselves and be okay with not moving, and particularly that's super hard for me. But definitely I see that we are coming into this new moon with very passive energy, slow moving energy, taking it easy, which is great. This is great for self-care and self-love. You're really sending a message to your body that no matter how fast the world around us is moving, I will stop and I will slow down to take care of myself. And so it's a great thing. A lot of us are recommitting to our meditation practices. May it be, meditation. Maybe you do sound bath healings. Maybe you go running in the mornings, or you dance for your meditation. Whatever that is for you, this could be simply like a shower meditation, taking a bath, like very simple things, self-care rituals. Um, we're sitting in that energy right now, and we're using that to bring us into the Pisces new moon, which is great because Pisces is a receptive sign, and so it's best for us to just move with the energy and not push anything. So, but we have been going through a lot, so it's like we need this time. We really need this time. Like, especially now, we need this time. I feel like we actually have been resting for maybe the past 2 weeks, probably ever since Mercury retrograde started, even like in the Mercury retrograde shadow, which is like the week before Mercury retrograde started. I feel like it kind of came in and hit us heavy, more so in the shadow period than when it actually was retrograding, when it first went retrograde. So, you know, we've been feeling it in a lot of like different ways, mostly emotional and, you know, intuitive and instinctual ways. You know, it's been just hitting us very hard. And so, you know, I feel like maybe we were trying to fight it. You know, in that shadow period, we were trying to fight it, and basically Mercury retrograding KO'd the fuck out of us and was like, nah, sit that ass down. And like literally pulled the rug from under our feet, and we were like, look, you got it. You got it. I'm not gonna do anything else. Like, you got it. I'm chilling. Like, I know that's what I was like, thought I was like hot shit. And then that full moon in Leo took me out, okay? But we're here. We're at the new moon. And so because of us taking this time for self-care and, you know, self-love and just taking it slow, taking it easy, really loving on ourselves, really loving on our bodies and not exerting too much energy, being very receptive. We have a great energy coming in with this new moon. 9 of Cups represents your wishes being fulfilled, rewards. You know, he has all these cups and they're kind of like his trophies, and he has them all set up and he's sitting in front of them and he's just like, yeah, look what I did. Like, these are my accolades. This is what I've accomplished. And so with this new moon in Pisces, that definitely is telling me that we are just once we come out of this stage of rest and just moving slow, we are feeling the benefits. We are feeling refreshed, renewed, re-energized, replenished, all of those things. We're feeling really good. You know, where we were feeling knocked down before, we're feeling like standing up strong, you know. And it's not like we're like, you know, and I'm not going to say that because the next card that we have here, I was going to say it's not like we're like, okay, boom, 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 let me do boom, boom, boom. You know, because I don't really feel like it's that type of energy. I feel like it's more like, okay, I can get stuff done again. You know, I feel like this helps to kind of stabilize the retrograde energy so that it's not so forceful on how we're feeling. You know, and the things that we'd like to get done, the things that we'd like to accomplish, we're actually feeling like we can do that now with this new moon in Pisces. And I feel like a lot of ideas are flowing to us in this time period too. It's like, you know, wherever you have been feeling stuck, and it's most likely in your creative endeavors, because that's what Pisces is. It's like creativity. And also sexual energy too, guys. So if like your sex life has been like on hold and you're like, come on now, geez, like I need to express myself. Jeez. You know, we're finally getting the green light. Like, go ahead. Like, you can do what you need to do now, because we have the Knight of Wands, and look how fast he's moving. Like, the horse is on go. This man is on go. He's like, I'm ready. Let's go. Look at the colors. It's like fire, passion, action, activity, you know. So, you know, the things that we've been wanting to get done with this Pisces new moon, we are able to finally move forward and make some moves. You know, and we kind of don't want to initiate anything new because we are in a Mercury retrograde, and it probably won't last if we begin a new project. But the things that have been on hold since this retrograde has begun, like I said, you know, a lot of us, it's definitely our sex life. A lot of us, it can have things to do with our finances. It also can have a lot to do with our spirituality or your creative endeavors. If you're an entrepreneur or you have your business that you do aside from where you work and you haven't been able to really get things done when it concerns that, you will be able to move forward and get some things done. Maybe you feel like you've been having some creative blocks, maybe for a long while before the retrograde, but just when the retrograde came in, you kind of felt like, okay, I need to push myself. I need to really get some stuff done. I want to really get some stuff done. You were feeling inspired, but you were also feeling blocked. So that blockage is now being removed, and all of that built up inspiration that you had, you know, it's gonna just pop out. It's like splurging out, and you know, now all those ideas, you can kind of put them into physicality, you know. And like I said, these are not new projects. These are projects that you've already had in motion, but you've just had new ideas concerning these projects, or just things that have been backed up that you need to get done. And so with the Pisces new moon, we're able to move in and get these things done, move forward, and we're feeling good. We're feeling powerful, you know, after all that resting. You know, some of us may have even felt like, geez, I feel like I got hit by a truck. Like my body is hurting. The things I have been eating have been trash for me. Like too much salt, too much sugar. Like maybe you're like acid reflux, diarrhea. I don't know. Sorry for, you know, if I gross anyone out, but that's just the things that I'm hearing. Like we've had a lot of like bodily things going on as well that have just been all these things tied in together, making us feel like we can't get anything done because I'm not feeling at my best. I'm not feeling like I'm in alignment. And to be honest, I'm not, because I'm not eating as well as I know I should be. You know, and this is all in divine order. This is, you did everything that you were supposed to do. So don't worry, it's not to beat yourself up. But it is to kind of put a more grounded understanding of how you should be treating yourself in all moments, okay? And so, you know, even if you slip out of alignment for a little while, you understand that potentially you could get knocked back to this place at any moment if you want to be like, okay, I'll just step out of alignment for a sec. These are the things that can potentially manifest. Okay, so big learning moments for us, you know, and so we're moving forward with that Knight of Wands, and we're moving forward fast with passion and with action. Lots of creative ideas flowing, and then we have the Justice card, which just says how we're going to be moving forward into peace and harmony, because that's, you know, the Justice card is the Libra card, and that's what Libras are all about. Constantly on the search for balance. And so that's what we're moving forward into. We're going to be, you know, leaving this weeble wobble effect, and we're trying to find that center in that middle, get back to that center in that middle, get back into perfect alignment and be centered and straight and just be in harmony with, you know, our purpose and what it is that we are supposed to be pursuing in these moments, you know. So, and we're actually going to be finding that harmony. It's like we're stepping into that. Like, oh, finally, things are like easing out, balancing out. You know, things are happening with ease again. Things are starting to flow again. I feel a sense of peace again. You know, I'm not feeling all of this resistance. And so thank goodness for that, because, geez, it's been rough. January and February have, like, not been nice. To me, at least. They haven't been nice to me. I just been doing my best. I feel like we have all been engaging in a lot of like coping mechanisms that have not been in alignment with us, not for the highest good. And so, yeah, like I feel like we're fed up with our own shit as far as like these coping mechanisms. We might have been like drinking more than usual, overeating, eating lots of sugar, eating lots of salt, not studying and doing things that we're supposed to do, like maybe just watching too much TV, too much social media, all of those things. We have these coping mechanisms that have just been, a scapegoat for us. And so we're tired of our own bullshit at this point. And so that's great, because we're moving into this phase of like being more peaceful, having harmony, and feeling more balanced. And so this is causing us to get back to our purpose and our destiny. With the Queen of Pentacles, she always represents, for me, I feel like she's like stay-at-home mom, or she's like the woman entrepreneur. And this does not just pertain to women, of course, this is men as well. But it's like whatever your creative endeavors are, your balance, once you catch that balance, you're like, okay, now I can focus in, I can hone in, like, let's get it. It's Gressel gang, let's do it. Okay? So it's like, you're feeling balanced and you're getting stuff done, So for me, it's going to be like, I'm about to be pumping out these readings, like how I've been supposed to be doing, but I've been just feeling so much resistance since the year has begun, to be honest. And now I'm feeling that resistance kind of ease off. And so now I can do the things that I need to do. And then also other creative endeavors, because there's other things that I want to put out, other kinds of content. And there are other like daily regimens that I'm trying to put into place so that I can be more efficient and get more things done. And it's just been so hard to implement those things lately, but I feel the ease coming. And I've been able to do a little bit more, and it's all adding up. And so if I can stay in that energy, then that's great. I feel like that energy is only going to increase for us as the year goes on. So this is a great energy. I feel like we're finally getting a breakthrough from, walking into this year and just feeling this kind of intense energy, feeling like pressure. Oh, universe has been putting a press on, like, for real. And it's like, we was not expecting that. We were expecting something totally different. And so now it's just like, okay. And that's good, because the universe was putting a press on us and we're like, oh my God, help, please, help. And so now that we can like get our head above the water, we're like, oh, I'm not letting up now. I got my head above water. I'm not letting up now. So let's go. Let's get it. The year is officially about to start. Spring is coming. We have spring cleaning to do. A lot of people are going to be focusing in on that spring cleaning, Some of us may even be getting our tax refunds this week. That's always great. That could be what that wish card was talking about with that 9 of Cups. Wishes being fulfilled, rewards, accolades. With this new moon in Pisces, I feel like, people can get stuff done. You can finish up these projects that you want to do, whether it be in the home or just like catching up on bills and debts. We're finally getting our head above the water and it's feeling awesome. I can feel the energy now, and do not let up. Do not let up, never fold either. So, King of Swords. January and February, listen, please. Because this King of Swords, look at him. He doesn't take no bullshit. Like, I dare somebody to step near him. Like, he gonna cut you. He gonna cut you. He probably won't even leave his seat to do it. And so that's what I'm saying. With January and February, we had things coming from all directions, like just trying to throw us off. And it's like, this could be like friends, people that you thought were like, had your back, are by your side. You know, it can be your job, you know, just reviews from your bosses, from your supervisors, kind of just things to throw you off. And you're like, wow, like I thought people were on my side. But at the same time, we're not playing the victim role. We understand that anything that comes to us is our own responsibility. And, you know, it is what it is. We take it and we keep flowing. So I feel like we did get thrown off. You know, January and February, these things that happened, they threw us off. They threw us off balance. But that's only because we weren't in alignment. And so we've learned. And so we have, you know, maybe we let some of our boundaries down, you know, in the recent past, because we're like, you know, let me just see, let me not be, you know, you never know. Let me be a little bit more vulnerable. You thinking that you're being a little bit more vulnerable, and you thinking that you're opening up and you're being more receptive, when actually, like, we knew better. Things that happened, things that were done, we knew better. We knew better. And we still let our boundaries down. So, you know, with that situation, we were just meant to learn that these are certain boundaries. Like, you've learned this lesson many times. Why would you think that this is a space that you need to be vulnerable in? Yes, you need to be vulnerable, but not in this space over here. I have a space over here for you that you can be vulnerable, but you already knew not to be vulnerable over here. So, you know, you have to reap all the consequences of your naivety, and you got to feel the press. King of Swords. We're in complete awareness of where we let down our boundaries in January and February, and we were not supposed to do that, you know? And so now they're up, and they have even more of a foundation. They're up, and they're harder to even get close to. You can't touch me. You can't touch me. I will not even get up out my seat to address you. You won't even get in the same room as me. Do you understand? You can't even get in the same room as me. So focused here with this new moon in Pisces energy. So focused, balanced, rewards coming in, fast and rapid movement forward, really, really focused on our creative skills, so focused, so productive, and boundaries up, untouchable. We definitely learned from January and February. We learned, trust me, we learned, okay? So let's get to it. We have creative writing. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal, or pen an article or a book. So we have a lot of ideas. Everything I just talked about here is here in these oracle cards. We have a lot of ideas that we've been writing down, and if you have not been writing them down, write them down now. Ideas, plans, goals, manifestations, those are super important right now. This is the perfect time to capitalize on this energy to manifest some great things, okay? And this is the energy signature that we want for the rest of the year. So that is very important. We have healthy lifestyle. Eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. So we are definitely getting back to our healthy ways. We ended off December kind of like just cheat this day, cheat that day, cheat this day, and it kind of carried over into January and February. And now that we are approaching March, we're like, okay, the new year's coming. We gotta shed the rest of these little bad habits. These loose ends have to be tied up. Nothing left. We're getting back to our exercise regimens. We're getting back to eating how we know we need to eat, meal prepping, and just like, I know that I need to be asleep at a certain time for me to get up at a certain time for me to have the actual productive day that I want to have. And so I know that I can't stay up watching TV all night because it's not going to give me any good results that I'd like for the next day, So, and I know that if I want to be happy, if I want to be joyful, then I need to have a productive day. And so, what do I need to do to make those things happen? So, readjusting to our healthy lifestyles. Overcoming difficulties. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. Like I said, the last 2 weeks have been particularly hard. January and February, got in a gang and dapped up and was like, let's fuck them up. And then, they got our ass. They got us. But you know what? The worst is now behind us. I know we all are coming out of February feeling like, damn, I'm that much stronger already, and the year just began. I feel like somebody just beat my ass in the back of the alley. I got jumped. But bitch, I'm coming out. I'm bleeding and all this shit, but I'm good. What's good? What's really good? What's next? Okay? So we're good. We're Gucci. But yeah, it's been hard. No lie. None of y'all can. If it's been hard for you, drop a comment below. I want to hear about it. You don't have to put all your business out there, but you can if you want. But drop a comment below and let me know, yes, it has definitely been tough for January and February, okay? My favorite, passion. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. So not only does this affect our career, our creative endeavors. Love. If you've been having a hard time in your love life, trust me, I understand. But things are finally, I think we'll have a sense of revival there, reconnection on a grand level. So that's definitely something to look forward to. I have these chakra swatches cards. And so I pulled 2 of them. So what we can expect, intuition. This is the 6th chakra, which is, of course, our third eye chakra. Intuition is going to be on point with this new moon in Pisces. We're going to be tapped in, tuned in, turned on, okay? Feeling great, feeling lovely, all right? And then the second card we have is also a third eye card, which is dreams. Pay attention to your dreams, the messages that you've been getting in your dreams, the energies that have been coming through in your dreams. If things that you have been trying to manifest are coming through in your dreams, then that's a good sign that you're in alignment and those things are gestating and manifesting. If you're having nightmares, scary dreams, bad things are happening when you go to sleep, you're waking up with anxiety, you're waking up super tired, you're waking up scared, in fear, whatever, you're out of alignment, okay? And I feel like with this new moon in Pisces, it's the sign of intuition and psychic energy. So a lot of messages are going to be coming through our dreams. So maybe you want to get a journal, a dream journal, and write down your dreams, pop a melatonin, because they increase your ability to memorize your dreams. So, if that's something you want to do to help coach you through this period and figure out what are the best avenues for you to take or what is the healing that you need to focus on, that's a great way to do it. Okay? So, I hope that this helps, guys. This was a little different than what we've been getting. I feel like the full moons more have a story that usually comes out, and with the new moons, it's usually the things that we've been shedding or the new things that are about to come to us. Yeah, that makes sense. So, I am back doing readings. I'm back in alignment, sis. Don't play with me. If you need me, follow me on Instagram at Magic Mermaid. My information is below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, please. I appreciate all the love. And I will see you soon. New moon reading will be there. I plan on starting back up the monthlies. So we'll see what happens. Also, I have an event coming up. This is going to be March 8th at Carol Baldwin Hall in Savage, Maryland. This is also Women's Day, so you can come out, you can support lots of women creatives, shop, mingle, network. There's lots of things you can buy. I just had a spit flick, whatever that thing is called. But yeah, excuse me. But yeah, I'll be there. I'll be doing tarot card readings live. So if it's just been so hard to get a hold of me and book a reading with me, you can come see me live. And it's nowhere for me to run. I'm there. Okay? So I appreciate your support. I will talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.